I'm back, and it's a celebration. What's up? What it do? How you doing? I am back with another video. Today, EandE family, I'm going to show you how to make a box cake taste homemade. Don't go nowhere. So, I'm always making something from scratch. And I got to thinking, for one, everyone doesn't have the time to make something homemade. And for two, everybody doesn't know how to make something homemade. So, today, we're going to take this box cake mix and we're going to make it taste like a homemade cake. So, first, it's going to start with 2 sticks of butter. Normally, you would add a half a cup of vegetable oil to the box cake mix. But for this, we're going to start with 2 sticks of butter. And for most homemade cake recipes, you're going to add anywhere from 2 sticks to 1.5 sticks to 3 sticks. It just depends on the cake you're making. But you're definitely going to add butter to any homemade cake you would make. So we're going to start with the 2 sticks. We're going to get this in our mixer with our paddle attachment. If you don't have a stand mixer, that's okay. You definitely can do this by hand with your hand mixer. So I'm going to put this down and get this started and get the butter mixed a little bit before we add any other ingredients. So that has been mixing around in our mixer. We want to take our spatula and just get down in there and scrape down the sides of our bowl. So next we're going to add our eggs. And I believe on here it says to add 3 eggs. We're going to add 4 eggs to this. And as always, if you don't feel comfortable cracking your eggs over the bowl, by all means, crack them in a separate bowl to look for any imperfections or shells. So we're going to get these 4 eggs added in. I know this is a box cake, but still, even though it's a box cake, we want to make sure that our ingredients are room temperature. So my eggs are room temperature. We're going to get our paddle back down in our mixer, and we're going to let that go around a little bit to make sure the eggs are well incorporated for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Okay, so next we're going to add in our cake mix. And I know this is a box cake mix, but I still follow the same rules with this. We're going to sift our cake mix, just because when your cake mix comes out, there's little imperfections in the mix, and I don't really want that in my batter. So I'm going to go ahead and sift that. Next, we're going to add 1 package of vanilla pudding, and I am going to also sift the vanilla pudding. To this, we're going to add 1 cup of room temperature milk. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Or a little bit more. Now, even with a box cake, as I do with my homemade cakes, we don't want to overmix this because we don't want a tough cake. So, y'all know the deal. Start it up slow so your batter don't go flying all over your kitchen. And we're just going to mix this until everything is well incorporated. So about 1 to 2 minutes. So I just have some little cupcake holders that I've filled my tin up with. My cupcake tin. You can turn these into you can use round cake pans. You can use an oblong pan for like a sheet cake. But today I'm turning these into cupcakes. So I'm going to take my ice cream scoop, because to me this is the easiest way to fill up your cupcake tins. Like this. And just place some in my cupcake holder like that. You want to be careful. You don't want to fill it up too much because you don't want it to overflow. But you definitely want to fill it up enough so they rise up. So just like that. Simple and easy, right? So do like this. Without overfilling. So I'm going to continue to fill up my cupcake tins. We're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. When we come back, we're going to make a buttercream frosting to go on top of these strawberry cupcakes. You don't want to miss this. Y'all don't go nowhere. Now for our buttercream frosting. So this is going to start with 3 sticks of room temperature softened butter. And I'm using my whisk attachment for this. I'm going to put my attachment down in the mixer. I'm going to get this smoothed out a little bit before I add my powdered sugar. So we're going to let this mix for about 1 to 2 minutes. So next we're going to add our powdered sugar. And as always, EandE family, the amount of powdered sugar you add to your frosting determines the amount of sweetness you like. So I'm going to start with about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar and see if that's where we want to live. And then I'll taste it and see if I need to add any more. So about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. And to that, I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of room temperature milk. And I'm just eyeballing this. If I need to add more in, I will. So put your attachment back down in your mixer. Turn it up slow. Y'all know what'll happen. And then we're going to do a taste test and see if we need to add any more powdered sugar. I'm going to add just a little more powdered sugar. About another 1/2 cup. With a clean spoon. Let's do another taste test. That is perfect. Our cupcakes are back there cooling. When we come back, y'all, we gonna get a taste of these boxed, homemade-like cupcakes. I promise you don't want to miss this. Y'all don't go nowhere. So many of you might be saying, Lex, what are we celebrating? We are celebrating 1 year of being a YouTube creator and 102 subscribers. I literally could not do this without all of your continued support. I appreciate and love you so much for liking my videos, watching my videos, sharing my videos. You will never know how much it truly means to me. This is something that I've always wanted to do. And thanks to everyone in Videoland, I'm able to do it. So here's to 102 subscribers, and 1 year of YouTube. Let's get to tasting these cupcakes, shall we? Let's blow out these candles first. So let's get to tasting the cupcake. Take out our candle. Yum. Perfect. Perfection. See that? Now let's taste. You know what? For this to have been a box cake mix, and I was able to add an extra egg, the 2 sticks of butter instead of a half cup of oil, the cup of milk instead of a cup of water, and the 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This is absolutely amazing. And then I went ahead and I made the homemade buttercream frosting. Oh, wow. Guys, oh, you've got to try this. This is a winner chicken dinner for sure. Oh, man. Super moist. Of course, most box cake mixes come with like a pudding already added and make it super moist, but we made it even more moist by adding that extra box of vanilla pudding. You have to try this out. It was quick, it was easy. It's not it doesn't take long. It won't take you as long as making a cake from scratch. You have to try this out with your friends, your family, the next family dinner or function you go to. Try these try this out. Like I said, you can make them into cupcakes. You can make them into a tier cake. Do it however you want, but you have to try this out. And as I always tell you, EandE family, I promise you, they won't be disappointed. And that's it for today, EandE family. Like, share, comment on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And as always, EandE family, don't forget to live a little and love a lot. Y'all be easy. I'm telling y'all, this is amazing. Try this out. Oh my goodness. Bye, y'all.